Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of the township of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead so desperately for thy needed assistance within our community. Come quickly, for our time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Todyan Andirovich, Burgomaster of Barovia.
Story begins with a letter purporting to be from the Burgomaster of Barovia, asking the adventuring guild known as the Order of Uncommons to help save the town of Barovia. The letter asks them to travel there and provides a map and explains how to get there. Tarak the half-orc rogue immediately asks, how much gold is involved in saving a village I've never heard of? Thorgrim the dwarf cleric gruffly answers, that matters not, we have always done what is right, what is just, and have been blessed by the gods. Silvara the elvish bard surveys the faces at the table and asks, can we at least hear some of the details before we start arguing? Imriel the Eladrin wizard quietly asked Quinn the human cleric to continue with his reading of the letter. Quinn begins reading again. Barovia is the capital city, actually a village of the Cerulean province known to outsiders as the Vampire's Hold. The town was recently ravaged by undead that were unleashed. Quinn then passes the map to Arjun the Dragonborn fighter and continues. The old Svalit road comes in from Valaki, and passes through the gates. Shortly after that, it splits into two roads. One climbs up the mountain to Castle Landsborough. The other crosses over the bridge near the Falls, then winds its way down into the valley where the town sits. Castle Ravenloft is just to the northeast. The castle rises over the dark forests, looking down upon our sad, frightened village surrounded by an endless sea of dense fog and mist. The master of the castle, Count Strahd, is a vampire, and the night and its creatures belong to him. As long as Strahd exists, Barovia and the land around it will never be safe. I've heard enough, said Thorgrim. Let us leave immediately to eradicate the evil deep inside this place. We will vote on this as usual, said Quinn. It will require a majority vote to pass, 6 votes to go to Barovia and deal with this vampire Strahd. Elisa? Ranger. What say you? My bow and blade are ready. I say yes. Keyleth? Paladin. Absolutely yes. Tarak? No mention of what our payment will be? No. Emerald? I've heard rumors that that old kobold, Clack, could have fled to the region near where this Barovia is located. Perhaps we can finally repay him for Fordem's death. Besides, this place could be a wealth of knowledge and magical treasure. I say yes. I agree with Emerald, just think of what treasures might lie inside this castle, said Kat, the human rogue. Vistra, dwarven fighter, what do you say? I feel for the people of Barovia, but we have matters here that deserve our attention. No. Tarak laughs. I agree with Vistra, says Heskan the Dragonborn wizard. We should head to Firestorm Peak. Arjun? I vote with my Dragonborn brother. Tarak explodes from his seat at the table. That's 6. Tell them we want gold and lots of it. That's 4-4, my half-orc friend, says Quinn in a calm voice. Silvana? I have many songs about our adventures here. I want to bring life and happiness to Barovia. I say Castle Ravenloft. And I make 6. Shouts Thorgrim. Quinn stands before the group. The vote passes. We will help the people of Barovia. A small group of us will set out in the morning and everyone else will join us as soon as possible. The Burgomaster of Barovia. Strangers? What possibly brings you to Barovia? Thorgrim quickly answers, we have read your letter and have agreed to answer your plea for help. I did not send you a letter. How could I? No one in Barovia has left the lands surrounding the villages in centuries. It's truly an insular little village. And with good reason, the mists that perpetually surround the village won't let anyone escape. What are you saying? Tarak's eyes burning with anger. The mists. These supernatural fogs make travel impossible. Even normally reliable beasts soon become lost and disoriented in the mist. Sometimes travelers walk for weeks only to wrap back around to where they began. Other times they end up someplace else terrible and totally unexpected. We have remained isolated for generations, the last townsfolk having left the village and traveled elsewhere some 3 generations ago. The Burgomaster